Jai Sri Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 10, the departure of Lord Sri Krishna for Dwarika, here in the verse 30, it was mentioned that all these women aspuriously glorified their lives despite their being without individuality and without purity. Their husband, the lotus eyed personality of a Godhead, never left them alone at home. He always pleased their hearts by making valuable presentations. So here it is mentioned एताः पौरस्त्रियस्त्ववपास्यफपेशलं निरस् निरस्तशौचं वातसाधु कुर्वते यशं गृहत पुष्कर लोकचनः पतिर् न जातव्य अपैत्ये अर्तिभिर्हृदि प्रसन्नम्. So here it is mentioned the devotee of the Lord are purified soul. As soon as the devotee surrender unto the feet of Lord Sri Krishna sincerely, the Lord accept them, and thus the Lord devotee at once become free from all the material contaminations. Such devotee are above the three mode of material natures. There are no bodily disqualification of a devotee, just as there is no qualitative difference between the Ganga's water and the filthy drain water when they are amalgamated. Women, merchants, and laborers are not very intelligent, and thus it is very difficult for them to understand the science of God or to be engaged in the devotional service of the Lord. They are more materialistic, and less than them are the Ka- Kai- Kiratas, Hanus, Andhras, Pulindras, Pulkasas, Abhiras, Kanas, Yubhanas, Khasas, etc. But all of them can be delivered if they are properly engaged in the devotional service of the Lord. By engagement in devotional service of the Lord, the designative disqualification are removed, and as pure souls, they become eligible to enter into the kingdom of Lord. The fallen girls under the clutches of Bhaumasura sincerely prayed to Lord Sri Krishna for their deliverance, and their sincerity of a purpose made them at once pure by virtue of devotion. The Lord therefore accepted them as his wives, and thus their lives becomes glorified. Such spurious glorification was still more glorified when the Lord played with them as the most devoted husband. The Lord used to live with his 16,108 wives constantly. He expanded himself into 16,108 planetary persons, and each and every one of them was the Lord himself without deviation from the original personality. The Smruti mantras affirms that the Lord can expand himself into many as a husband of some many wives. He pleased them at with presentations, even at a costly endeavor. He brought the Parijata plant from heaven and implemented it at the palace of Satyabhama, one of his principal queens. If therefore anyone desires the Lord to become one's husband, the Lord fulfills such desire in full. So here it is clearly mentioned that how the women aspuriously glorified their life despite their being without individuality and without purity. They are because their husband is Lord Sri Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead. Jai Jagannath, Jai Sri Krishna.